Hey guys, this is Alex the Kaiju fan coming at you with another awesome figure review. Today I am going to be reviewing one of my favorite all-time aliens from the original Ultraman series, Zetton. Tensions were beginning to mount in the final episode of Ultraman when a huge armada of alien ships were approaching Earth. The Science Patrol and the Japanese Self-Defense Forces managed to destroy most of them, but one ship did actually manage to escape the massacre as Zetton soon grew to full size. Hayata became Ultraman at the last second, and Ultraman and Zetton had a fight. Although Ultraman was overly matched by the giant monster, the Science Patrol managed to destroy Zetton with a special missile created by Dr. Iwamoto. But then, just at that moment, Ultraman was rescued by Zoffy, and Ultraman was taken back to his planet. Zetton has appeared since then in other various Ultraman series as the final villain in Ultraman Jack, where he fought Ultraman Jack in a final battle to conquer Earth along with Alien Bat. Anyway, Zetton has appeared even more so in the other series, like for example Ultraman Powered. He has also appeared in any more famous series like Ultraman Max and Ultraman Mebius. I kind of like the Ultraman Max version most, I think. Yeah, because Ultraman Mebius, he was just like a computer monster, and I was like, yeah, that's cool, but I like Ultraman Max's version. But since then, Zetton has been kind of a joke in the Ultraman series, where he has been one of the few monsters in the army of monsters created by Belial that were just destroyed in 2 seconds by Ultraman Zero. Now, not that I have a problem with that, but this is the monster that was considered to be the most feared being in the universe. That's his bragging right, okay? But anyway, Zetton is going to be the figure that I'm going to be reviewing
First off,
today.
let's go into the paint job. For the main component of Zetton's body, it's mostly this nice charcoal black color. However, for his horns, he got a very excellent and shiny silver color. For his antennas or horns, whichever one you want to call it. For his mouth area, I believe, or whichever area, this is the area where he shoots his fireballs out of. Either is this part the open area or the yellow part, you know, I don't even know, it's Zetton, you know. Kind of one of the most bizarre alien creatures ever created next to Bolton. Anyway, this is his yellow part, a nice kind of yellow slimy texture right there. You also got white for the little suit creases right there under his arms, and same thing with his legs. And then for his chest, you have yellow again.
So that's really all Zetton's colors are composed of. Same thing with the back, nothing new, nothing different. So now it's on to go to texture and detail. This figure has not only just detail, but it also has a lot of textures feel to it. For example, for the detail, you got like the nice ridges here on the horns. Zetton's head area is pretty rigid and detailed when you look at it on closer inspection. You got like suit creases right there around the head area, nice little indents. And then right here on the chest, you got all these like rigid lines right there to show Zetton's kind of texture in terms of being a living being. You got some more ridges right there around the chest there. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but there's some ridges right there. And then right around the arm, you got some nice suit creases right here around the arm, show that a suit actor was here. Very excellent suit creases. Same here, the texture is really good on the legs. Nice detail on the feet, nice rich detail. And then probably the best part of the detail is the back, where you just got like all these little spots and stuff like that. I don't know what you call these, but basically the back is really excellent. It really looks good if you have like a flying motion and whatnot. So overall, Zetton is really great when it comes to detail. Like most Bandai Ultraman figures, this figure does not actually come with any real accessory, but you could count this as an accessory because it does come with the toy. You get this, hopefully yours get this version too, or at least you have this one too. But I got a nice 21 tag, shows the original Ultraman and the original Zetton suit right there. Really nice Ultra Monster series. So yeah, that's the only accessory I really actually got. It's still nice to have if you're a huge card collector. I guess they're for collecting, but maybe they're also for a secret conspiring Pokemon Kaiju game. Anyway, yeah, that's part of the review. Size comparison. Alright guys, now it's up for the size comparison. I didn't really bring a lot of figures out because I didn't feel like, going back and forth for the different figures. So I'm just going to have a kind of small variety of figures to compare them to. First, I brought out EX Red King. So as you can see right here, EX Red King is dwarfed by the mighty Zetton. So is this good sizing? I don't think it's very good sizing. EX Red King should probably be like this compared to him, kind of like this, I should say. Yeah, that looks like it might be better. Next, I'm going to bring out King Joe. King Joe is really tiny compared to him, but I believe King Joe should be like this to this one. Yeah, that looks perfect right there. Next figure I'm going to bring out, it's going to be the legendary alien Mephiles. world being held in a grip of fear by the evil alien Mephiles. Sorry, that's how Spaceman would say. He would say Mephiles. I thought it was pronounced Mephiles. I don't really know. So Zetton is slightly taller than Mephiles. This looks like pretty decent sizing to me. I mean, they look really nice together. You know, really epic combination right there. Next, I'm going to bring out another Bandai monster, Ultraman. Now, Ultraman does seem kind of small because his head is like to his chest or to his throat area. And then this thing, his little feathered hair, feathered crest, yeah, feathered crown is still giant compared to the rest of his body. It's just kind of, I mean, this could work. I mean, Zetton has usually towered over his opponent, so it really depends on your perspective of size. The next, which is probably going to be the best size comparison, it's going to be Ultraman, his arch nemesis. So Ultraman is dwarfed by the mighty Zetton. This does look like pretty good sizing to me, to be honest, because, you know, Ultraman was actually dwarfed by Zetton in real life. Next part is going to be the Bandai Creations Godzilla 1968. Here, you see Godzilla's a lot taller than Zetton, and at this point we could see that Zetton's horns do actually manage to tower over Godzilla a bit, but I believe that this is actually pretty accurate sizing, to be honest. That's just me. They look pretty good together. Then last but not least, the only Pacific Rim figure that I brought out here was Coyote Tango. Coyote Tango is a lot taller than Zetton despite his horns. You can't have an Alex review without a figure falling out of nowhere. Anyway, so Zetton and Coyote Tango, kind of a big size difference. But yeah, so should you guys get this figure? Should you consider it? Or should you just not get it at all? All in all, I think this is a really fine figure to add to your Godzilla, Ultraman, Gamera, and maybe even Power Ranger collection. The reason for this is because if you want someone in your Godzilla series that has a pretty simple design or something like that, who's pretty much this all-powerful being that can just beat everyone up at one time, Zetton is the figure for you. Now, maybe Hyper Zetton fits that category a bit better, but there's something about the original Zetton where he was walking slowly towards his opponents, you know, imminent destruction. The thing that I liked about Zetton is that he never talked. Mephiles always talk through his fight. Now, I like the fact that Mephiles talk. You know, most aliens, when they're fighting, they never actually talk. They just make random grunts and sounds. It's like, dude, you were just talking a few minutes ago when you were human sized. Now you're just making random sounds as if you're a monster. I noticed that with a lot of other Ultraman series, but I like how Mephiles usually talk through his fights. Zetton, on the other hand, was just so cool because he never talked at all, so he didn't really have much intelligence. Well, I mean, he does have intelligence, but at the same time, he's kind of, I don't know, it's, you know, Zetton is Zetton. And anyway, Zetton was the only monster to actually bring down Ultraman, so it would be cool to see Zetton and Godzilla fight. I mean, we have seen some epic clashes with Zetton before with other kaiju, like for example Gamora and stuff like that. We all know that Gamora and King Joe versus EX Gamora was just a really all-in-all epic fight. So Zetton does go up against other Godzilla-like monsters. You know, it would be cool to see like an intelligent alien being just fighting random kaiju at one time. So yeah, overall, I think you should get this figure into your collection. Now, if you're not a fan of Zetton, please tell me why, because I actually really like Zetton. So all in all, I give this figure a 9 out of 10. That's my final rating. If you guys have this figure, please let me know your thoughts on this figure. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this figure review. Subscribe, like, and comment, please. And I'll be seeing you on the next video. Bye! Oh, Ultraman, I didn't really do anything, you know, I'm so sorry, like, oh.